43% of the country or whatever it was didn't vote. Now, you're never going to get 100% unless you're the Democrat. You're never going to get 100% turnout. You're going to get, 70%, 80% at best. What do we need to do in this country to imbue that enthusiasm to overcome this apathy? Because it's not just about Nigel, because Nigel came in and he did remarkably well, but still millions upon millions of people just didn't even bother.
And that's because it hasn't got bad enough yet for those people to care. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
My life is fairly okay, as in that's what people are thinking. I'm on benefits. It's better than working. I've got Coronation Street, I've got Sky TV, and I can afford some beer from the shop. Life is crap, and I know my life's fairly crap, but it's not crap enough yet to make me want a revolution, to make me get off my armchair and get on the streets and march. Hence that's why we've become a socialist state. That's why we have a welfare system. It's a bit like the circuses and giving out bread at the in Rome 2,000 years ago. It's to quell the violence in the people. So we give them circuses, which is entertainment, which we do now, and we give them bread, which is our welfare state. So we just copied what the Romans did to keep the people under control. What's going to change it for them? Well, the first thing is what I've been told about for decades, is personal responsibility. It's those people to realise that your life could be better, and your life will start getting better the second you realise, the second you want to be in charge of your own life. Your life will get better then. I would rather this country, and I'd rather we're all poorer. If we're all in control of our lives and our country, I'd rather be poorer, because I know being poorer is only a temporary state. Because I know once we take responsibility and we start looking out for ourselves, our neighbours, our community, our country, we will become successful again. But having everything run by the state is just an example from the Soviet Union. Nothing will ever get better. It's just a slow decline that we can't see. So we need people to take on that responsibility and to have that British dream, that English dream of wanting to conquer the world again, wanting to be the greatest, wanting to create new science and new medicines and be better than the French. And that's why we have this, I believe it's genetic anti-tribe rhetoric sometimes. That's why we hate the French and the Germans. That's why the people in Manchester dislike Scousers in Liverpool. That's why we called everyone down south soft Southerners, because there's that tribal thing of wanting to be the best. And we need to start proving to ourselves and the rest of the world that we are the best. And to do that, people then may start going out and voting. But we've got to make their lives more uncomfortable. And if I became Prime Minister, I would slash benefit system. I don't want people in poverty, because I've been fighting against poverty all my life. I don't want people in poverty. I just want to make sure that if you take a handout from the state, it's not a handout, it's a hand up, and you'll be held responsible. And it will not be comfortable living on handouts and hand-ups. It will be hard work, and your children will see how much you struggle, and they'll be saying to themselves, I'm not living like that when I'm an adult. But we don't. We make benefits so comfortable that it's not become a safety net anymore now. It's become a hammock. It's become a destination people aim to get to, is a life on benefits. And people say, you're making all this up, Nick. I've worked with people like this for 20, 30 years. People in my family are like this. People I know, some of my friends are like this. Doesn't make them bad people. But if we give people choices and they take one of those choices because it's better for them, well, we can't complain that they took a choice that was legal. We just need to make these things harder, and we need to give people that kick up the arse for them to want to improve their own lives.